Alright. Welcome everybody as we're getting into this game. And oh my god, we are not getting a break. We are just straight up in the most amazing games ever. Part of which is because of this man here in the bottom left. It is mouzCC.MaNa. Mouz Card Coach's Mana, the winner of DreamHack. The beastly Protoss is the green Protoss in the bottom left, and he is going up against none other than it's GoSu.tgun, the proxy hatching spine crawler rushing on Cloud Kingdom-ing person that ends up getting defended because Mana is just an absolute beast. And I'm going to go ahead and actually fix it so you actually can see the game because I made that mistake, but that's not my fault except for the fact that it is my fault. And instead of that though, it's all good. Now, I do want to also just go ahead, obligatory warning guys, there is actually a little bit of an issue with my computer and it's sucking, which therefore means we're going to be in a little bit of an issue in terms of the fact that there's probably dropping frames at some point, but you know what, stream vote to keep it on the sort of half-medium graphics that we have up here, and we will be going ahead and getting a computer built later today, hopefully. I hope... Did that... Here's the doorbell? If I have the doorbell, that might mean that the order of my computer stuff is here, and that means new computer! Alright, but I'm poor, so it should still be able to run 1080p. It took a lot of work to get the fixed out. But now, these games are absolutely amazing. Mouse Sports against It's GoSu. These things are absolutely amazing. And yes, these guys are having so much fun with this. This is literally one of the best tournaments ever in terms of manner and everything. These guys are having so much fun. I mean, look at this. Mana just going back and forth and having fun with T-Gun. And this is just showing how great these players are. They both gave us all special permission to watch this cold thing live. They're like, yes, that's perfectly okay. The admin was like, no worries. So we have special permission to cast this game live, which is absolutely amazing. It's rare that people will just say, yeah, sure, it's all good. I mean, everyone's okay with it, so let's do it. So big thank you to Teamliquid for that. But let's take a look at the strategies that we're going for. At the moment, we need to note the fact that T-Gun is actually getting his hatchery in his natural expansion, as opposed to in the natural expansion of his opponent. But Mana is doing a great job. He did an amazing job of holding that cannon, that spine crawler proxy hatch in that last game. He did it literally the best way possible. He sent out, I think it was 7 or 8 probes to move out and surround all of the spine crawlers as they were making. So he ended up actually forcing cancellation on 2 and just straight out killing one of them, which did an amazing amount to go ahead and delay T-Gun's strength at the front, because if T-Gun actually was allowed to finish all those spine crawlers, then it would have been absolutely devastating for Mana to try and hold. But still, Mana even threw down a good solid 6 or 7 photon cannons, including one of them being technically in his main base on kind of the outcropping that allows it to kind of siege outside his natural expansion. And T-Gun was never quite able to get up there as strongly as he really should have or would have liked to make it truly successful. But now T-Gun is getting down his third base, so it looks like he's preparing for the good old standard 3-base Zerg against Protoss, who's Forge fast expanding. So the beginning is perfectly standard. Now let's go need to watch and see exactly what Mana is going to be doing. I'm kind of expecting to go for an Immortal push. I feel like the Immortal opener would be best because this map is so strong for multi-pronged Zerg attacks and hitting the natural expansion at the same time as hitting the third base. It can be really, really difficult for Protoss to defend those type of plays. However, the exact same thing can be used in favor of Protoss in this position over here. If this third is being assaulted by, say, a couple Zealots, what Protoss can do is come over here and just sit in this area, sit right here, force T-Gun to go ahead and attack from this angle, get force fielded by just 2 force fields to block them off, and then T-Gun has a guaranteed kill harassment, destroying everything in this third while he can move in. And that's why this map is also strong for 2-base Protoss pushes. So each race has their advantages on this map in terms of the topography and the way that the map is actually laid out. But let's note the fact that Mana is going down and throwing his +1 ground weapons attack, so he can easily go for some +1 shenanigans, and that could be incredibly effective. Let's say T-Gun delays getting his... oh wait, we just saw a Baneling Nest. Okay, you know what? Let's just say that T-Gun goes ahead and delays getting his Roach Warren, and then Zealots are effective. But now let's say T-Gun goes for a Baneling Nest, and Zealots are not good against Banelings. We could be in for a very, very powerful Baneling bust. 3-base Baneling bust is incredibly rare. very, very rare, and usually when you see the third base, you check off the baneling nest as a possibility to hit you. But T-Gun's going to go ahead and go for another very entertaining cheese, and we'll see if MaNa can hold, because to be honest, if you look at the placements of these buildings, I actually think that this and this are both not truly, well, I just heard the doorbell. Oh my god, is my computer here? Holy god! Ah! I should look at my computer later on. Yes! Okay, so we've got this stuff more. I really am thinking that this could get hit quite hard, but a lot of lings are out in the field moving to get this stuff. So here we have the stalkers out in the field. They're going to go ahead and maybe get surrounded. Nope, 2 stalkers and 1 zealot is enough to push back this small force of lings. Oh my god, I don't want to leave the computer! I don't want to leave the computer! Oh my god, I'm going to quickly pick up a door. I'm sorry. Ah!
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Damn it! It wasn't my computer! No! And I hurt my hip. I had surgery on my hip, and I just ran up and down the stairs. Ow! That was so stupid! Oh, that was so stupid! Ah, that was so stupid. It wasn't even my computer. That's so disappointing. Ow! Ow! And I stubbed my toe really hard! Ow! Ow! That hurts so much. Thank you, Duza. I'm gonna squeal in pain a little bit more. Okay, so... the pro tip, guys, don't run up and down the stairs after you have hip surgery. I'm good. I am good. I am good. Oh, it's okay, Elizabeth. Don't worry about it. Mostly my pain is coming from my stubbed toe. I stubbed 2 of them, not just 1 of them. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Okay. Thank you, Duza, for picking up the slack as I hurt myself horribly. We are going to be going into the fluorescent pink banelings, and this is my favorite color of banelings to look at. So stare at that while I scream and curse with my mic muted. And I'm actually not going to do that, because that's just stupid, but I do like the banelings there. Ow. That really hurt. Okay, I'm going to stop complaining now. So we do have the 1-1 down for... we have the 1-1 down here for MaNa, as we are going to continue moving forward, as the third base is going to be moving for him, but we also see the 4th base is here for T-Gun. So it seems like it may not be a big baneling bust from T-Gun, but it looks like a more macro play from T-Gun, assuming I didn't miss a defended bust. And look at the units lost tab, I don't think I did. But wow, now I'm really sweaty. It's just all of a sudden surge of sweat after a surge of pain. I guess that kind of makes sense, adrenaline and whatnot. But look at the massive pink banelings. Massive pink banelings. Okay, by the way, if you're wondering why that... Oh, nice move. Oh, man, a beautiful move. Okay, I'll explain the banelings after this, because we're watching a big attack. Look at this! The force fields around everything. We're seeing that MaNa is actually doing an amazing job of force fielding. Zealots are actually in the front engaging against all of the Zerglings as the Immortals, and here we have more warpins are happening around here. This Nexus is actually going to be saved. This is an amazing move by MaNa, as we're seeing him go ahead and attacking, destroying everything. What? That was the craziest hold I have ever seen. MaNa, look at how little he lost! Look at how little MaNa just lost! My god! That's insanity. He just lost so little. Holy god. Alright. So, that is insane. Let's go ahead and explain the banelings now. The banelings look the way they do, and the Zerglings look the way they do, and the Zealots look the way they do, because of the fact that I have the stronger team color mod only for the Zerglings, the banelings, and the Zealots, because of ZVZ and PvP. So you can tell which Zealots belong to who really easily. You can tell which Zerglings and banelings belong to who. It's a really, really, really strong way to go ahead and not have the issue of, oh, purple and pink banelings are going after each other. I wonder who is who. Oh, who traded well? I don't know. But now we're going to have, looks like T-Gun's going to come back for revenge and just go ahead and, wait a second, he's not going to get the revenge? Wait, the force is going down, the Nexus is still alive, we have all of those links still attacking, the Nexus is slowly taking shots, but is now fully force shielded around, and holy, what? T-Gun just lost all Zerglings, but the one lone survivor. Oh, you fluorescent pink Zergling, you've got stories to go tell your friends, and that is going to be absolutely terrible. So that's going to be absolutely horrendous. And now we see how far ahead Mana is right now. This is the play of a DreamHack champion. Truly, well and truly, this is the play of a DreamHack champion. And by the way, the only reason why I ran down there to get the door is because the doorbell rang like 2 or 3 times, so I didn't want to have them be like a computer stuff, you have to sign for it, and then not get my computer, and then I would cry. So that's why I ran down there, because the doorbell rang twice, and apparently my sister was later than me in getting it, and that's what happened. She's also only came in to see if I was okay. Yeah, so there's your updates on those other real-life stuff, whoop-de-doo, blah blah. Let's go back to Starcraft. Alright, so T-Gun has now got a ton more links streaming across the map. He should actually be able to go ahead and attack this yet again, but I mean, he wants this Nexus dead. We're gonna see, the wall doesn't happen. Oh, I don't think Mana's gonna lose his Nexus, finally! Is Mana actually gonna lose his Nexus? Is he, wait a second, the Nexus has not been attacked. T-Gun, you're attacking an assimilator. There's a Nexus right here. Assimilator or Nexus? The Nexus is the better target. Okay, he gets the Nexus anyway, but he's still going to kill the assimilator. So the assimilator is now dead. Pylon's now dead. These gateways and pylons are going to go away, but it looks like T-Gun is going to go in and get assaulted. This base actually just got cancelled or killed, one or two. But we're going to see that Mana's going to be pushing across the map at the same time as my computer is starting to once again drop the frames, because it's a horrible piece of poop as we're going to be watching around and watching and see these Zealots are coming out attacking down the bottom right. We see Mana splitting up his army incredibly effectively. There are infestors out, but we have High Templar. Start feedback, yes! Great feedbacks. Archons, go! Archons, go! Yes, I called it. I am GoSu Protoss. I actually really am not, but now we're going to watch these going on, and we see these Archons are going to once again be morphing. We've got Zealots coming in behind them. They're going to be able to clean up those Lings without too much difficulty, assuming they don't get killed while they're morphing. One stays alive, and this guy's going to get saved by the Warp Prism. Wait, nope, dropped now. Wait, no, it's going to drop again. We see Warp Prism Micro. I'm ignoring the battle that's happening down here on the right, shutting down the stuff from Tiga, but to be honest, Mana should actually get some probes into the Warp Prism and save them that way. He'll be able to rebuild. He's got enough stuff later on to continue doing that, but right now he's just warping in units, but he's just going to go for a complete and utter base trade. Has he destroyed all the drones, or is there drones? There's still 13 drones in the field, but I think they're all the way up here. They're all in the main base. Once those go down, there's no reproducing except for the larva, because keep in mind, larva do stay alive on creep as long as the creep is there. We have 5 probes alive. They're all in this base, though. None of them are in the Warp Prism. But it looks like Mana should actually be able to push back all these links. And to be honest, I think Mana's on the verge of a 2-0 against T-Gun. We have 44 links. He needs to actually really, really kill the larva to make sure that there's no chance of drones. And now there's no chance for drones. We are going to be able to see that this Archon's going to get a godly amount of kills. And there it is. T-Gun is gone. We see that Mana, my God. My God, that was the best PvZ series I've ever seen. As far as best of 3s go and everything, that was the most intense best of 3. That was the best hold I've ever seen by a Protoss to keeping that third Nexus alive. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing, impeccable, perfection type of play from Mana. My one critique saying that he should probably lift up some probes in the Warp Prism and make sure he can reproduce and all that, not even necessary. He's just going to kill T-Gun. Just kill T-Gun. That's a much better way than keeping your probes alive. Who needs probes? Mana doesn't. He, however, keeps Nexus. Ow! Wow, did I break my toe or something? I just bent it. Ow! That was a mistake. Ow! More games. Commercial. I don't want to. Ouch.